Right now, I want to tell you about these House of Marley get-together duo speakers. They're Bluetooth speakers, and how it works is that, well, it's got a couple different Bluetooth things. So you connect to it with a Bluetooth device. So I typically play music through them from my smartphone. But then they also connect to each other via Bluetooth, and that means that you can actually unplug one of them and carry it around. So the left channel here needs to be plugged in at all times, so it's got a DC input. And then the right speaker, the right channel here, has a USB-C connection, and this one is actually a rechargeable battery, and it can work for up to 20 hours of playtime before it needs to be plugged in and recharged again. So right off the bat, what I really like about these speakers is the design. It's got this nice wood panel here on the front and then a nice fabric on the side. So it's got a sleek design. I put them on the bookshelf in the living room, is where they stay most of the time. And they just blend right in, and they're nice, and they make, they're just really classy looking. So they're not just these obvious speakers sitting in the middle of the room. They blend in a lot nicer, and they look really cool. So I do like that. So to turn them on and off, there's just a power button, and you hold on here. So I'm going to power them down. So you just hold it for a couple seconds. It gives you that little drum beat there to let you know that it's powered down. And then the same thing, you press and hold them for a couple of seconds, and then they'll power up. And
left channel, right channel.
They'll let you know that the left channel, the right channel have been connected. So you can go ahead and then connect via Bluetooth. They've got the Bluetooth buttons up top here to get them connected. So it does come with instructions. You'll have to sync them together and connect them. And then you'll also have to make them discoverable by your devices. Now when they're on, I haven't had any issues finding it with my smartphone. And then it does have a volume up or down button on the top of each speaker. As far as inputs as well, you do have RCA inputs on the back of both speakers. So if you wanted to connect something else like a station, a power station, or even like a record player, an instrument, anything with RCA connections, you can go ahead and put that. These are inputs here on the back, and it does come with some RCA cables, and it does come with the power cables for each one of them. So this one here, we can go ahead and unplug it, but you see the blue light is still on. So it's got two lights on top. It's got a red light and a blue light. It's indicating that it is plugged in and working, and the blue light here is still on. So it's indicating that we still got power here, and you can travel around. In my experience, I can get up to about 10 or 15 feet away in line of sight, and they still work. I have not had any issues as far as connection dropping out or anything. When I get too far away or in between walls or multiple rooms, then I'm losing connection. But within line of sight, 10 to 15 feet away, they work perfectly. I have not had any issues with it. Again, sound is great. Love the quality of them, love the build of them, and I haven't had any issues. Also, if I didn't mention, it does have an auxiliary input on the back. So if you've got an MP3 player or something, computer, auxiliary input, you can also attach to the back of these speakers. So there you go. We like them in our house. I've used them for a couple weeks now, and they sound great. We love them. Good range, good quality speakers. So that's the House of Marley Get Together Duo speakers.